everybody, Benji here from Bonaire with a new gadget. The gadget is an amplifier made by the brand Atomic, and I had this thing now for 3 days, and I like to demonstrate a little different use case for this, because a lot of demos I see online, this guy, playing certain licks with a special guitar and a special preset, and maybe to show that the like a Les Paul is going to sound different with the Marshall preset, and the Strat is going to sound different with a Fender preset or something like that. What I do for a living, mostly I play solo gigs with the backing tracks, and so I can only bring like one guitar, and I normally don't have the time to program all kinds of different presets on this thing. Which means I have to basically make do with a single preset and cover like a whole range of different sounds, and just to see the versatility of what the amplifier can do. Amplifier as in Atomic's amplifier. Let me quickly show you. I'm gonna take a little phone video here of this thing. Here we go. This is the machine. You can see it has 3 buttons here in the bottom, like step on, and it's got a number of dials and a little display. And it's fairly straightforward. You turn this, you change the preset. Yeah, I want to discard that, and I change the preset. Different things that I programmed, but I only use this one called Crunch. Then it has, like a real actual amplifier has, a gain, master presence, I guess, bass, mids, treble, and stuff like that. And you can actually turn the knobs and have the following happen. Change the hand here. See that? If I turn the preset button, the presence button, for example, knob, it's going to go down, and it's going to tell me what change in with respect to the preset. So if I want to put it back where it was, I just turn it up to 10. That's where I had it. See, and it goes back to the preset to indicate, nothing has really changed. Same for treble. It indicates treble, and then it goes back to 10 and tells me, okay, this is where it was. If I want to keep it somewhere else, I have to save it, which I don't want to do at this point in time. It comes with a nice desktop editing program, for like a computer, and it does. It is, but I don't really like to use, because I always like to be able to use it from this front panel. So, and it takes a little bit getting used to how the menu system is laid out, because there's really not much display, as you can see. But it's very straightforward if you wrap your head around it at this point. So how you do, you press this button, push to edit. That's exactly what it says right there over the top of my finger. You press, and it goes to amp model, and it goes to like a cab. So you can actually load impulse responses in this thing. It's really, really neat. A boost, some effects, echo, reverb. Effects is like modulation effects, like echo, flanger, and stuff like that. Reverb, a gate, a compressor, a loop, wah-wah, volume, a graphic EQ, a pre-EQ, and 3 parametric EQs, which is kind of cool. And then basically it goes to, and this goes back, foot switch, the parametric EQs, wah-wah, and it goes all the way back to the start. So let's say I want to edit, let's say, the boost, and I actually go over to this thing, this right arrow. Now I can go to the different menu that the boost has, basically like a distortion pedal in this case. And I go all the way back to the front. I ending up again at the amp model. So I go back to the boost here, and this now digs into the lower menu. Go back, and this time I have to make sure I stop at the boost right here. If I press back, as you've seen before, it goes all the way through the top menu, and I end up again at my preset. So this is the way that you edit this, and it's fun because if you're on a gig, you know, you don't have a computer, you don't want to start mess with the editing. So I always like, for the machines I have, I always like to be able to edit them from the front pedal. Same goes, by the way, for this magnificent machine, which is the Axifx 2, which I use in the studio, because it's too basically too expensive to be taken on the, you know, outside. And I live in the tropics, and I needed something that's sounds great and is kind of easier on the wallet if it starts corroding and breaking down, which everything down here eventually does. So this is really, really cool, but I've been looking for something like this for quite a while, and this fits the bill really, really nicely. So here we go. I have one guitar, so this is how it works. But I just and these foot switches, by the way, before I go to actually playing some stuff, is that this one, it comes like a factory setting. It activates the boost, it activates the chorus, and it activates an echo, right? So that's the thing I have in real time. I can, you know, use like a pedal board. I can use these three things. So, okay, back to the regular programming now. All right. So what I used in the for my basic preset that I do every tune with, I used a in the firmware 2.0 they added a Dumble model, which is something that's really cool. And just to give you an idea how well this the amplifier in the sense of course Atomic AmpliFire, you know, the red machine, lets the guitar shine through. Here's the you know, the bridge pickup of my Strat. Here's the middle one. Alright, then here's the neck one. Middle one. Bridge one. So this is really no little cheap little thingy, in the sense that it does not, you know, tell you to that it doesn't make every guitar sound the same, and no matter what you plug in, you know, this has really a number of cool things. So I can, with this, I can play. You know, it's all the same guitar, and I didn't really touch the thing, you know, the machine. Now what you can do is, or you know, on this, you know, things like that. So there's all kinds of things, but just kind of, you know, adjusting the guitar itself. And now if I want to, this is all kind of riffing. If I want to go into the solo mode, I just activate the boost. I told him I wanted to have like a tube screamer kind of a sound. Then go here, roll the highs back a little bit, and then you get something like this. Some echo. know. You know, so this is anytime something I use, you know, playing Santana tunes. The echo is fairly long, and you know, and for something like this, for example, makes a lot of sense. Now it's the middle pickup, the boost is still active, and the echo is in there. The delay is still in there. Wrong tune. For example, or yeah. So it has a huge range of usable tones just by adjusting the guitar, and that's, I think, a neat feature of any effects box. You know, it can sound like a whole different, you know, instruments. The chorus, I'm almost not using it. No boost. I'll put the chorus in there. Solo work, you know, I just play you know, the solos and the heads for the tunes. Anyway, I hope you got a good so what I've been using for this is the Dumble model with a matched cab and reverb, a compressor that I actually put in there, because I want to have that. Something I want to say, you know, the XFX is obviously has a lot more processing power, and but the first few firmware, I had this thing for like 4 years now, and the first few firmwares, you know, in order to get the touch sensitive kind of, you know, or here. Kind of things, kind of be able to dig in and have something, you know, moldable, spongy a little bit. You have to put in a compressor, at least for me. The XFX doesn't need the compressor anymore. It did need it for me in the first few firmware iterations, but not with the latest, right? So, but this is a great box, you know, that I'm really happy with, and it's super portable, and works really well. So thanks for that, and you know, see you around next time.